I like going. Y'all like going outside there for a little while?
No, not today. No.
Didn't like that?
Today was hotter than most.
Hey, I'll let you come in for 10 minutes.
That was good.
Did you notice I gave you an extra team session this year?
You did, yes. Very nice.
Trying to help you out. Huh?
Much appreciated.
Fourth day, obviously this is kind of the day where they're the second day of pads. So they're going at it pretty hard. You know, I think the guys, pretty much to this point, the first 3 days, I'd tell you, I thought was really dominated by the defense. Obviously, there's some reasons for that. Obviously, giving them, you know, some different looks and things like that. But I thought today was dominated by the offense. We had 100% ball security. We didn't turn the football over. Obviously, we scored a lot of one-play touchdowns. And Skelly in the red zone was really productive for the offense. And I think you know, Jamal had a good day. He's had a really good camp. He's got Marion Grice, Cameron Marshall, DJ Foster, all guys having incredible. JJ Holiday is I think having a great camp. He's a guy who's going, who was that? Who was that? I mean, so he's doing some good things. So seen some really good things out of Eubank today. He hit a big 7-cut for a touchdown. So a lot of positive things. You know, got too many guys. You know, too many guys missing practices because they're banged up for one reason or another. So we got to stay healthy. I think some of that is a product of our training, and we hadn't been training very long, and so you get those nagging things like that. But for the most part, they've been pretty good. So we had a good productive day.
Todd, media day, you talked about the playmakers, the home run hitters you have on this team, especially on defense. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, we're hoping that they deliver home runs. I mean, I think we have a lot of guys that are capable. You know, it's one thing saying it, another thing's doing it. I do think that Cameron, Marion, DeAndre is really he's saying, hey man, I'm right in the middle of this thing. So I've been impressed with him. But we've got some guys like DJ Foster, Marion Grice, Cameron, Jamal. You know, I've been impressed with Alonzo's ability. So we got some guys that can catch the ball and go score from 30, 40 yards out. So you know, I'm anxious to see that. We've seen more big plays, especially run big plays in practice than we did obviously all spring. And I'll tell you this, they're playing against a lot different personnel. If you've watched practice, our defensive personnel looks a lot different.
Has Jamal done enough through the spring and early here in camp to convince you he can be a go-to receiver?
Oh yeah, I mean, we're in my mind, you know, I mean, we're gonna, the guy, we're gonna get the ball to Cameron Marshall, and then we're gonna get the ball to Jamal, because I think those are guys that are big-time playmakers. Obviously, I think Marion, I think DJ Foster's a guy that falls in that category as well. We're not even a word being said about Middlebrooks, because obviously he's still coming off his injury. But we've got a lot of guys like that. But you got to prioritize that. As we get through camp, we'll come out of that. And most really good offenses that I've coached in have got 2 guys that you got to get the ball to. I think we had a chance to have 3 or 4.
How big a step then did he have to take, and will he still have to take?
Who are we talking about, Jamal? I think he's really improved his route running, but that's something he needs to improve on every day, because I think he had a long way to go. I think it was something that wasn't his background being a running back. I don't think he was real polished in his route running. And it's something where he's really taking pride in trying to learn how to do. And I think he's made a lot of improvement. And the big thing we've worked on him on is hitting those home run posts, and he's hit several of them. So you get the ball in his hands, and he's electrifying. Obviously, I mean that's what we've got to do. You got to make sure you do that. I mean it's not a complex game. Just get the ball to your best guys. And obviously in the return game, he's explosive. I think on offense, we're going to get him the ball. We're handing the ball off. We're going to throw it to him on screens, and we want to push the ball downfield. It's that intermediate passing game that we really want to work the most on him, that he's really improved. And he's improved. He's running better 7 cuts, better 6 cuts, and those things like that. You know what a 6 cut is?
I do.
Okay, good.
Saw both Darwin Rogers and Israel Marshall.
I like to use terms you don't know. But
Saw both Darwin Rogers and Israel Marshall leave early. What's their status?
Who?
Darwin Rogers and Israel Marshall.
I have no idea why they left early, so we'll find out for you. Why did Israel leave early?
I'm not sure. He may have. We got guys who are still at school.
Okay. So maybe they went to play. I have no idea.
Coach, how's the offensive line coming?
I think it's been. They had really. Really, I thought we're probably the most improved unit in the spring, and then what we're doing right now is the hardest on them. And you know, we had Fink was gone. He had I guess his sister had to get married or something, and so he missed a couple of days. That hurt us quite a bit. Evan Goodman has exceeded our expectations and is really starting to pick things up fast, so we're excited about him. But you know, we've had Mo. He's been sick. He's had that deal. We had Fink gone a couple of days, and then they got all this stuff flying at them from all different directions. And I would tell you that it was a slow start. You know what I'm saying? But they rallied back today and had a great day today. I have all the confidence in the world in those guys. You know, we just got to stay healthy. We got to develop some young guys. We got to develop some depth. You know, Seal had a deal. I don't know what Seal had a. Coach, what was Seal? A gallbladder or what was it? What was that? I don't know. So he had a maybe appendix or no, he had a hernia, a sports hernia. There you go. It's hard to remember all that stuff, man. So anyway, that slowed him. He had a really good spring, and we're trying to get him in shape. Just developing that depth is going to be important. And then just not getting frustrated. That's one of the things that we didn't really prepare him for. So we just came out on that second day, man, here it was coming. And they're going, it's coming from everywhere. No, it's just one guy going. So we kind of put them in an adverse situation. I think they were kind of stunned for a day, but then I think they settled down today and really just understood, hey, man, it's just about, you know, assignment football and not letting all that distract you. So they've got to continue to improve, but I feel like that group was the most improved in the spring. I think we've improved ourselves from a personnel standpoint, but again, that group's got to get better every week. Our team will be as good as the offensive line is.
Coach, you have an intense kind of an urgency style of coaching.
Who?
Is it you do?
You
when
kidding?
you're out there, yeah, well, I know, I've noticed it. But is that the attitude that you want your players to